Hey, everybody. Hi, guys. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, guys. Hey, guys. How is everyone? What's the matter, Patty? Oh. Patty, I'm glad you're here because you sent me a question. You emailed me a question that I never answered. So I would like to answer that for you. Hey, Mandy. It's good to see you too. Oh my God, I can't get into my phone. Will you just let me into my phone, please? But I'm not going to answer it right away. I'm going to wait until a little more people come in because it's definitely something that we should talk about. Hey, everyone. Hi, Vicky. I hope you're feeling better. Don't mind all the smoke, guys. It's I'm just burning some sage here. Hello, hello, everyone. So I'm just gonna we're just gonna chat for a little bit. Yeah. Let people get in. Anybody that wants to get in, they can. We can chat for a little bit, and then we'll get started with the reading. And oh, thank you, Patty. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be of service. Like this is like incredibly fulfilling for me. Like it really, really is. It's something that I really love to do. So I literally just saw 144 on the counter for live. I mean, come on, guys. So, okay. So let's chat. Like, how's everybody doing? Welcome, Maureen. It's nice to meet you. Triggered. Yeah. Okay. Good. I hope you're enjoying that kombucha, Vicky. I love me some good kombucha. Layla. Yeah. Triggers, huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And actually, I have something about that because I was doing a pre-shuffle before I started the video. And for the Divine Feminine deck, some flyers came out. But we'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, I've been going through some triggering myself. A lot of fears coming to the surface. My dreams have been really interesting lately. There are two videos that I want to share with you guys. One is by Brittany of Enlightened Soul Ascending to Love. And then the other is another one that my friend Gabby sent me. Hey, Gabby, if you're watching. It's about the Divine Feminine being, well, the one that Gabby sent me is about the Divine Feminine being like a safe place for the Divine Masculine to come back to. That one really, really resonated with me. And I want to share it with you guys because I feel like it's a message that we all really need to hear, especially for the Divine Feminine Collective, but also for the Divine Masculine Collective too. Like, yeah. But then the other one that Brittany did is about, okay, hold on, Mandy. I'll get to that in a second. The other one that I want to share with you guys is about dreams and, you know, collective dreams and stuff. And like, if you're dreaming of your twin, you know, choosing someone else over you, or if you're dreaming about the past, like past relationships, you know, just your past as like is in your childhood and stuff. These are ways of purging happening. I know that I did have two separate dreams where my twin chose someone over me and someone else over me. And then I've also been dreaming of my ex-husband lately. But these are dreams in which, you know, the past is being released. So like last night I had a dream about him and I drew a bath for him and I drew a bath for myself too. But then I let him go first and he was there and it was so the imagery or the symbolism was very cleansing. Yeah. You are dreaming of your twin, huh, Patty? Yeah. Well, yeah, crazy dreams. Okay, so Mandy, to your question, I'm not vegetarian or vegan. I probably should be. I don't know. The problem for me, it's a little tricky because I am gluten and corn intolerant. I'm not celiac, but I am intolerant of gluten and I'm intolerant of corn. So that means I can't eat a lot of the vegetarian protein options that are out there. Also, I have this love affair with dairy, like cheese mostly. Like me and cheese are like two peas in a pod. When I was a kid, my nickname was Cheese. Like I still have cousins that call me Cheese. Oh boy. I'm sorry. I'm just reacting to all the number synchronicities. But yeah, I am not vegetarian or vegan. Have been working on, cutting out a lot of the meat and animal byproducts that I eat. I've been consciously working on that. But yeah, oh man, cheese, cheese. I love cheese. Oh no, Aokimi, I guess that's a good thing. It sounds like it sucks though. Yeah, alcohol. Archangel, you can't handle alcohol or medications either. I still drink. Yeah, I love me a good drink. My favorite drink is a mezcal margarita. But medications, yeah, I'm not one for traditional medications. Don't worry, Archangel, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. It's really not all it's cracked up to be. I probably shouldn't drink as much as I do. Just gonna throw that out there. But hi, Air. But okay, so number synchronicities. The after effects. Yeah, that makes sense. I actually just quit smoking cigarettes recently. And it was mainly because I just did not like how I felt afterwards. That, and I had been smoking since I was 13. So it was about time to quit. But yeah. So that's okay. If you can't tolerate alcohol, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's really not all it's cracked up to be. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Patty. So number synchronicities. They have been, I don't know about y'all, but the number synchronicities have been off the chain for me recently. For the most part, I've been seeing 17 everywhere. And when I laughed the last time, and I said, I'm sorry, I'm just reacting to the number synchronicities, my attention was drawn to the amount of people that are here watching the video and the amount of likes it had. And at that one time, it was 117 likes. I'm sorry, 117 viewers with 17 likes. I mean, it's insane. Like literally, I'm seeing 12, 12, 10, 10, 222, 444, 144. I'm seeing all of those. The one that I've been seeing the most over the past few days has been 313. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not exactly sure what that one means, but that one really caught my attention because it was all over the place. Yeah. It's even gotten to a point where a friend of mine and my boss, actually, she and I were working and I was seeing 111 everywhere and I kept pointing it out to her and she was getting freaked out. And then that night I caught 1111 and she had already left and I was like, oh my God, I have to text this to her. So I took a screenshot of it and I texted to her, and literally right after my text sent, hers came in of her doing the same thing. It was hilarious. So funny. Oh my God, so funny. But yeah, everybody is really starting to do this. You do, Tina. I might have to have one of your margaritas. My margaritas are my favorite. Yep. Yes, Patty. 737, 747. I've been seeing that too. Like 727 also. 727 I've been seeing like crazy. Like crazy. And I've been seeing 555 as well. Yep. Oh, thank you, Jung. I love you too. Yeah, go easy on yourself, Tina. Quitting smoking is really hard. Like I've been wanting to quit smoking for years. 717. I've been seeing that one. Brittany from Enlightened Soul Ascending to Love. She actually has a video talking about number synchronicities. And 717 is one of them. 717, as far as I've come to understand it, is like an activation code in the form of physical meeting or physical like meeting up with your twin in some way. She was saying it also could mean like sexually. Who knows? But yeah. But I will put here. Let me write this down. I'm gonna put both of Brittany's videos, the one about number synchronicities and then the one about the collective dreams up, and then the other one about the divine feminine being like a safe haven for the divine masculine to come in. I just want to write these down before I forget. Numbers and dreams. Okay, cool. Okay. How we doing, guys? Hey, 11:11, guys. Check it out. Woo woo. 11:11. Yeah. I mean, it's 2:11 here. I'm on the East Coast, but all y'all over on the West Coast, check it out. Yeah. Or is that Central Time? Yeah. Okay. So, Ginny, the first thing I want to tell you is time and space are an illusion. Do not let yourself get wrapped up in time. Okay, because the more you expect things to happen, the more resistance you put into situation. The more you focus on time, the more frustrated you're gonna get. Okay, wait, we're about to hit 11:11 on the counter. Boop, there it is. Yeah. Oh man. Okay, guys. I think, yeah, West Coasters. Thank you, Miriam. Sending it right back to you. Yes, time is not real. Time is not real. Yeah, I've struggled with it too. But it's, I've struggled with time and expectation. And yes, I'm in New York, Misha. But, thanks, Jasmine. But I mean, really work on releasing expectation, okay? And that just goes for everything. Like, screw this whole twin flame bullshit. Like, just release expectation. You're only gonna drive yourself mad. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Yes. Oh my God, Air, I love that. Air just said her teacher says that the two things harming humanity the most are concepts of time and sin. Fucking right, yo. Sin ain't nothing but bullshit. I don't believe in sin. I do not believe in it. Do not believe in it. I doubt it, Simon, but hi. Welcome. I'm glad to see you. Very, very glad to see you. I hope I said your name correctly. Aw, thanks, Ginny. Well, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate that. I am in a really super good mood, guys. I have made a conscious decision to not watch any twin flame videos before I start doing like the twin flame reading, just because I don't want to get triggered. I don't want my vibe to be brought down. And so instead, I decided to watch Janet Jackson's Velvet Rope Tour, and I'm like so happy right now. Like, that just makes, I love me some Janet Jackson, guys. Love her, and Michael. Huh. Okay. Drive-through poet. That's interesting. Sin is really just about how you make someone else feel with your actions. Karma. Interesting. Who doesn't love Janet Sparkle? That is a damn good question. Yo, Dharma, I've been listening to Michael. I have this few playlists, but one of them is called Ultimate Michael. Like, it's all my favorite Michael Jackson songs, and all week I've been listening to it, and it's been really helping me keep my vibes up. Yes, rest in peace. Excellent. Yo, 90s Janet was not, like, between Janet and the Velvet Rope, the shit. The absolute shit. Yeah. Dangerous. Oh man, Dangerous. Yes, Bad and Dangerous were my absolute favorite. I was born in 87, so I was born right after Bad came out, and that has always been my absolute favorite album of all time. But Dangerous, oof, love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Wait, what? I can tell the real twin flamers by our perspective. It's not Glee. You damn right it's not Glee. Yo, check it out. Anybody that is like, oh my God, I want a twin flame. I want to be a twin flame. No, you don't. Okay, look, this is not cute. Okay, this is not fun. All right, this is a struggle. This is a struggle, guys. This is serious. This is not a game. Oh, thank you. I know. Yeah, people still think I'm still in my 20s. But look, it's not cute, guys. It's not fun. Honestly, it's a beautiful. Yeah, no, stop that. It's a beautiful thing in the end. Like, don't get me wrong. As I've been on the journey, I'm still planning on doing, it's 15 minutes. We're still not even into the reading yet. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm still planning on doing a video about what my perspective of the twin flame situation is. But I really would not wish this on my worst enemies. It's rough, it's tough, but at the same time, you really grow into the better version of yourself than you've ever been, ever, like in any lifetime, okay? But still, anyone that is like out there seeking, and this was not something that I was looking for. I stumbled upon it, okay? I remember, I'll explain this in the video that I put out, but I had an activation long before I even knew what the twin flame journey was. Like, I had a vision of myself being on fire and just wanting to be of service to people, like just wanting to help. And then months later, maybe even a year later, I realized that, I started learning about the twin flame journey, and I'm like, oh shit, that's what's happening, huh? Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. Yes, Dharma, unconditional love boot camp. Absolutely. All right, so I guess we can get into this now. Oh, good, Angel Kennedy. I'm so happy that it's helpful. Aries, 21 years. Oof. I've only been conscious of this for like not even a year yet. So good Lord. All right. So let's get into it, guys. Yeah. The first thing I want to do, I want to talk about, I was doing a pre-shuffle, and, Divine Masculine's deck and Divine Feminine's deck. The Divine Masculine's deck had just like a bunch of shit flying out all over the place. Like just blah. So Divine Masculine energies, or those of us that are embodying the Divine Masculine, you might be going through some heavy purging time right now. Heavy purging time. Hi, stars. There's probably a lot that you are dealing with right now. So there's that. For the Divine Feminine, we had some flyers here, and they were the Hermit upright. And then on the two sides of the deck, we had the Ace of Swords in reverse, and right under the Ace of Swords was the Empress upright, and then on the other side was the Seven of Cups. So Divine Feminine, you're probably in a very introspective time right now. Oh my God, Mish, feels with Mish. Yeah, it is kind of bipolar-ish. Ooh, we could talk about that later. But anyway, Divine Feminine, you're probably dealing with a lot of fear, a lot of confusion, and you're probably going within and like kind of separating. The Hermit does talk about Virgo. We are in Virgo season. So I think what's happening for the Divine Feminine right now is you're dealing with a lot of confusion, but you're trying to put things into order. Like the Virgo energy of the season right now is helping you put things into order for yourself. It's helping you to clear away fears and illusions. I know for me personally, I've been dealing with a lot of fears around the situation and around the journey. And I've been working really hard to like not focus on them in a way that I'm like manifesting a worst case scenario. If you find yourself in that position, I would highly recommend you meditate, pray to, whatever deity or God, source, creator, whatever you believe in, your higher self, communicate with your higher self. Make sure that you are setting the intention that you feel these fears, but feel them with intentions of releasing them, okay? Not manifesting them, but like letting them go and transmuting them even. You can call on the angels for help. But with the Ace of Swords in reverse, it's seeing things, not seeing things clearly, not seeing things as they truly are, especially coupled with the Seven of Cups upright. It's just a lot of fear and a lot of illusion, and you're probably your ego is probably getting like all up in your face about things. But then with the Empress underneath the Ace of Swords in reverse, it is you trying to understand things for yourself. Oh yes, I'm sorry, Patty. And actually, actually, Patty, thank you for reminding me, because that goes in line right now with what I'm saying. But, you know, the divine feminine, you're really just trying to see things truly as they are. And that goes for the divine masculine too. You're probably dealing with a lot of emotions, a lot of things being thrown in your face right now. You're probably not seeing things too clearly. You're probably not really even understanding. You're trying to see your divine feminine different, both externally and internally. Like, you're dealing with the rise of the divine feminine. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot of confusion, a lot of chaos. Now, to your question, Patty had asked, she sent me an email asking me, she says, sometimes I get extremely panicky out of the blue and I'm reminded of my divine masculine. How much of it is my own feelings versus his, and how can you tell? Excellent question. And actually, I don't know if you're here right now, Betsy. Why did I want to call you Betty? Oh, yeah, I remember. Anyway, Betsy of Fearless Intuition, in her last live stream last night, the little bit of I caught of it before I got to work, someone asked this question too. Was it last time? I don't remember, but someone had asked a question about anxiety, and no, actually, I don't think it was last time. But anyway, oh, hi, Betty. Well, welcome. But so someone had asked about the anxiety factor. Sometimes it's not always you. Sometimes it is your twin that you're feeling. I know, for example, last weekend I was, yes, you're definitely mirroring each other. But last weekend I was working on editing the monthly Zodiac videos. I had just finished recording the last of them, and I was editing them and getting them all ready to go. And literally out of nowhere, all of a sudden, I just got this huge feeling of anxiety, like the most anxiety I had felt in the longest time. And it literally came out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere. I was just sitting there, editing the videos, doing whatever, doing my thing, getting ready, because I was going to go out and meet up with some friends after. So I was getting all excited, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden I just got hit with this wave of anxiety, like strong anxiety. And it was coming from my twin. And so the way you know is if it literally just comes out of nowhere, out of nowhere. And especially if your thoughts are, like, if you're in tune enough where you feel the anxiety, and then you go within and you ask yourself, okay, well, where is this coming from? And if there is nothing happening in your life at that moment to give you that anxiety, like if you're not feeling, if you're not, you know, running through some thoughts of the past, or like fears of the future, or just like some extra shit that's going on in your life, and that's not it. If there is literally no way, no reason for you to be feeling anxious in that moment, that is a really good sign that you're picking up anxiety from somewhere else. It could be your divine masculine. It could be your divine feminine. It could just be someone around you in your vicinity that you're connecting with for some reason. Like, a lot of us are empathic. A lot of us are opening up to our empathic abilities. Everybody's empathic. Everybody has all these psychic abilities. But those of us that are on this, that are really on this twin flame journey right now, we are in the ascension process first. We're going through it first, so that because we're kind of like the first responders. So you could be picking it up from anywhere. But the telltale sign that it's not yours is that, number one, it comes out of nowhere, and number two, there is no reason for you to be feeling anxious at that moment. Yeah? Does that help, Patty? Because, yeah, sometimes it's out of nowhere, like literally out of nowhere. Air says empathic as fuck. Yep. Yeah. August and September has been kind of weird, hasn't it, Dharma? It has been weird. Also, you know what? Honestly, Mandy, the best thing to do is just to recognize it for what it is. Just recognize it as it's not yours. It doesn't come from you. And that way it'll be easier for you to like just push it aside. The other thing that happened this past week, there were a lot of chakra activations. I don't know if you guys felt it, but I've definitely felt some heart chakra activations. Like, my left arm was tingling for most of the day, one day. There was also Kundalini activations. That was happening. That's fun. Yeah, that feels like fun. Libra season should be cute. We might be able to actually like have some fun and be social and not worry about all this heavy bullshit. Does the divine masculine feel, okay, well, I didn't even have to answer that. Get all that question out before it was answered in my head. Yes, they feel it. Okay, well, wait, there's someone here in the Divine Masculine Collective that's watching. Can you give us some information about how you feel the connection? Yes, you, the Simon 3. What does it feel like for you? Like, how does that? Okay, well, yeah, I'm really confused and hurt. Yes, I feel that. I know. But that's okay. Divine Masculine, those of you in the Divine Masculine Collective, thinking a lot. Okay, that's good. Don't overthink though, you know, because you could drive yourself mad with that. But you're going through a lot of the same things that the Divine Feminine already has gone through. And you need to understand that we are here. And not just your own twin, but like all of us. Like, we're here for you. We really are. And I know I've been just sending out loving energy for the collective. The whole Divine Masculine Collective, because shit is real right now. Shit is really... Okay, well, I'll be there. Come through. We can talk. We can chat. Yes, any of you that are in the New York area, I'm going to be at Om Shanti Bookshop tomorrow from 11 to 5. So come check me out. Say hi. We can hang. If you want, I'm like, if any of you, well, actually, I have plans. But I was just going to say, if any of you want to like get together and hang out or whatnot, I think we definitely should. That would be really fun. That would be really, really fun. Okay, Danielle, do your thing, boo. As long as your heart is in it, as long as you are, you know, as long as it's in alignment with you, do you, boo-boo. Yes, so I don't, the Simon 3, Angela says, try to meditate and practice not attaching to those thoughts. Thoughts are the ego. Oh my God, the ego, man. The ego has been like off the chain. I mean, do some ego eradicator meditations, yeah? You could, I don't know, like you hold your hands like this, like up like this, and you do the breath of fire. Oh my God, yes, Starbucks. Yeah. We need to stop stroking that ego, guys. It's not cute. Don't worry about it. Okay, but try the ego eradicator. You can find that on YouTube anywhere. Okay. Are we ready? Excellent. Are we ready for the reading, guys? Are we ready to move forward? Yeah, I think so. If you have any more questions, we can talk about that after. Yes? Okay. Excellent. All right. Oh, also, before I forget and before we move forward, happy birthday. I love you. Let's do it, guys. Let me get my water out of the way. Alrighty, kids. So we have got a twin flame mirror reading. Yeah, it's normal format. We've got the Divine Masculine's deck on the left here. We've got the Divine Feminine's deck on the right there. We will be pulling a relationship spread from the Animal Spirit deck right here. And then I'm going to be closing out the reading with not the Whispers of Love, maybe I should. Yes, I should. Okay, so I'm going to be closing out the reading with the Lightworker Oracle. And then also, bonus, the universe is giving us a little bit of a bonus today, guys, because today is a very special day. Extra guidance from the Whispers of Love. Yeah? Sweet. All right, guys. So, everybody, take a deep breath. Okay? Let's just center and connect. All right. Let's do this, guys. Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for the Twin Flame Collective. Please bring forward the best messages to serve the highest good of all involved. Please give us an accurate representation of the energies of the Divine Masculine, represented by the deck on the left, and the energies of the Divine Feminine, represented by the deck on the right. And please show us how they are interacting with each other individually, as individuals, and how they are mirroring each other as individuals and also as divine twin flames. Wow. This happened last time and it happened again. When I do this live, 177 viewers, look at that, guys. There's that number synchronicity. But when I do this live, because I envision like the energy coming in and swirling around and just being a column, it's huge. Like, it's huge. It's great. It's so cool, guys. So cool. Okay. Shuffling for the Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine. I definitely keep seeing orange for you guys. So there's definitely a lot of emotion that you're dealing with. You're connecting with your emotional body. You are dealing with past emotions. I really am feeling compelled to say to separate anything that really strokes your ego in a negative way or like in anything like that, like disconnect from that. Disconnect from that. Because that's not going to help you. The ego is very fear-based. It's not something that you can ever really eradicate or completely get rid of. It's a part of you, okay? But it's a defense mechanism, all right? And so try to do things that keep you in your higher centers, in your higher consciousness. Connect with people that encourage you to stay within your higher centers. Connect with situations that allow you to move out of the lower centers. Yeah? Okay. Divine Masculine. One more shuffle for you, Divine Masculine. And guys, keep in mind that this is a mirror reading. You can get some information. Most likely, you'll be able to get some information on what's going on with your physical twin, but this is also meant for us to understand what's going on internally between masculine and feminine energies because we all have them, okay? Okay. Oh, also, don't hate your ego. It's a part of you. It's just, it needs to be kept in a little better alignment, yeah? All right. Divine Masculine, your energies are set. Let's get into Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, as always, I'm seeing purple for you. I was also, when I was doing the pre-shuffle, I was also seeing yellow for you, Divine Feminine. So this falls in line with the flyers that came out earlier of the Hermit with the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Empress underneath, and then also the Seven of Cups. So we've got illumination happening, clarity, getting to the bottom of things. You could also be re-identifying your willpower, realigning your willpower. So that Seven of Cups energy could be you trying to decide which direction you truly want to move in, which is a better direction for you. Yeah? Clarity, yes, clarity. And if you're not experiencing that clarity right now, you most likely will be, but also I really feel like you're working on gaining that clarity, okay? Okay, Divine Feminine. Two more shuffles. I'm seeing white for you now. Also, we've got more flyers. Look at this. Wow. Okay, we've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse here. We've got the King of Cups in reverse. And we've got the King of Wands upright. Okay, so what's going on here? Well, with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, I'm really picking up an energy of maybe a little bit of stagnation. because what I'm getting here is someone is not, whether this is you, I feel like this is a message from the Divine Masculine Collective. And I don't know, Simon, if you want to like chime in and see if maybe that is true on your end, I don't know. But what I'm getting here, this is a message from the Divine Masculine Collective, in the sense that this energy of the Knight of Pentacles in reverse the Knight of Pentacles is kind of being released. There's really there's no slow going anymore. For the most part, for some of you. This may not be for all of you, but for some of you. Yeah, not anymore. Okay. Yeah, all right, that makes sense then. Because what I'm getting here is, now for the Divine Feminine also, there's an energy of not connecting with someone that was coming, they may have been some masculine energies coming in that were like offering love towards you or trying to love you, but they weren't necessarily your twin, okay? And I feel like Divine Feminine, for the most part, some of you might be rejecting that and instead going for your twin, your Divine Masculine. Because for me, the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands symbolizes the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine, okay? And here, so I feel like, okay, yeah, well, I mean, they could still be with the karmic. I don't know, but I just feel like an energy of a decision being made as to, could be, especially in relation to the Seven of Cups and the Ace of Swords in reverse, you could be going through a period of trying to understand who to go with. And I feel like right now, for the most part, this person that's just like giving you that emotional fulfillment that you want, but it's not really the connection that you want, is being released. And you're really focusing on, you know, being with your Divine Masculine. That very much could be it. And I just feel like the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is an energy for both Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Like, it's almost like a full speed ahead energy. It's an energy of not really taking it baby steps anymore. And I kind of like that, to be honest. I really feel an energy of coming out of some sort of stagnation. Okay. All right. Yes, Danielle, the future is now. Okay. Let's get back into I'm going to shuffle a few more times. I'm still seeing white for you, Divine Feminine, and I'm hearing divinity. I'm hearing, I just heard priceless offer. Protection also. There may be some of you that are dealing with a lot of interference. I know I kind of have been. Like, there are some entities that like to just throw some wrenches in my system, but whatever. Yo, I hope you guys are still claiming your sovereignty. Yeah, are we still saying our sovereignty mantra? That's interesting, Shadow Crow. Hey, do y'all. I mean, do it. But yes, keep doing that mantra, the mantra. Okay, all right, one more shuffle. We're good. All right, Divine Feminine, we're gonna start with you, okay? Here we go. Overall energy. Yeah, look at that, strength. Okay, so there is definitely an energy of perseverance here. I'm hearing pulling up the bootstraps and keeping on trucking. Wow, I'm really experiencing some deja vu right now. And I just saw 3838 on the counter, which boils down to an 11. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so Divine Feminine, you are really pulling on some serious strength right now. And I'm hearing it's the strength to persevere. And also this is spiritual strength, okay? This is the strength to believe in yourself, to believe in your intuition also. Okay, awesome. And this is why you're pulling on some strength, because you've got the Nine of Cups in reverse. You've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And then on top of that, underneath everything else, you've got the Ace of Wands. Okay, so this is your inspiration. This is you. moving forward with what you know it is you love, and what you know it is that makes you feel powerful and strong. Your truth, your passion, your desire, your zest for life. Um, okay, so we've got we've got the Nine of Cups in reverse, and you've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So obviously there are some disappointments you might be dealing with right now. Um, I see, but at the same time though, with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, I'm picking up an energy of working on self-mastery. And this is where strength comes in, because you're pulling on the strength and the abundance of energy that the universe is providing to you in order to push through these disappointments, in order to push through these fears also that I'm hearing with the Nine of Cups, and to really work on mastering yourself, mastering your mind, mastering your thoughts, keeping negative thoughts and beliefs in check, purging. And all of this is driven by your inspiration, by your drive and your zest for life is what I'm hearing. Especially when it comes to the Twin Flame Collective, I very much see the Ace of Wands as the individual twin. Okay, this is this is you accepting your individuality and you walking forward with your flame, your wand, you know, being in your light worker status, allowing that to drive you, to direct you, allowing that to lead the way in your life. Okay. And so I don't think this Nine of Cups in reverse and this Three of Pentacles in reverse is a bad thing, especially with Strength upright and the Ace of Wands. Okay. You're really persevering and pushing through this. And that's great. Because honestly, that's where we need to be. Okay. So in your current energies, Divine Feminine, first set of current energies, you got, okay, the Six of Wands in reverse. So yeah, you might have dealt with some failures. You might have dealt, and I just heard perceived failures. Okay. So a lot of the time when I see the Six of Wands in reverse, it can symbolize failure, but it also, to me, sometimes symbolizes a blessing in disguise. Something that seems to be a failure in the beginning, but actually turns out to be a good thing. But it also, in that sense, it can talk about learning from your failures, which is why it can be a blessing in disguise, because mistakes and failures are really just ways to learn how to be better and do better moving forward, right? Okay, so let's see what the Six of Wands in reverse is coupled with. The Chariot in reverse. All right. I'm getting an energy, I'm getting a few things. The first thing I'm getting, to continue what I was picking up on in the first half, was maybe some efforts that you have taken, maybe some efforts, maybe like moves towards your divine masculine have failed. Okay. What I'm really getting with the Chariot in reverse and the Six of Wands in reverse, this is an energy of being afraid to move forward. I feel like, because I feel like a lot of us have been feeling like we want to reach out, but not really, but afraid to. Afraid to, because we don't want to fail. We don't want to be shut down again. I'm picking up an energy with the Chariot here. The Chariot in reverse is saying to me, it's like, okay, well, I want to move forward. I want to make a move, but I don't want to fail again. I don't want to put myself in this position to be shut down again. Okay. That's part of the fear aspect that's happening right now. Okay. Second set of current energies, we have, the Lovers, guys. Divine Feminine is really feeling the love right now. I know I am. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to. I'm gonna stop looking at the chat because it's distracting me. How do I don't, oh my God. How do I do this? Hide. How do I hide the chat? Oh, pop it out. Okay. Give me a second, guys. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. That's better. That's better. I can't look at the chat right now, or I'm gonna get distracted. But then I'll go back and look a little bit later. Okay, so we have the Lovers. This is the current energy. So already, this is definitely confirmation that, yeah, the Divine Feminine collective is really feeling the love right now, is really feeling the connection. And for the most part, most likely wants to reach out, but feels like she can't, okay? The Lovers is coupled with the Page of Cups. Yes, the Divine Feminine wants to reach out. Yeah, because the Page of Cups here talks about a message of love. Talks about wanting to send a message, because the pages are messengers. But also the Page of Cups is the dreamer, okay? So you could, Divine Feminine, you could be daydreaming a lot about daydreaming or dreaming at night in your sleep about your Divine Masculine, about this connection. They're really actually, I'm picking up that there is a lot of activity happening within dream state to help facilitate the deepening of this connection, to help things come together. But also this is self-discovery on an emotional level. So Divine Feminine, you could be the reason why you could be wanting to reach out is because you're rediscovering this connection, but from a different point of view on an emotional level, okay? I definitely resonate with that one. And that absolutely goes along with the message of this one video that I'm going to put. It's going to be in the description box at the end once we finish this, okay? But it's a video talking about the Divine Feminine needing to be a safe haven for the Divine Masculine to return to. It's like to be that temple for the Divine Masculine to return to, and making sure that you're not like, if you face any sort of disappointment or anything, you're not like setting the shit ablaze just because you're disappointed, you know, and you're not constantly moving between fear and love and fear, because the more you shift, the harder it will be for the roamer, which in this case would be the Divine Masculine, to come back to, okay? So I'm going to share that. But this is absolutely, this is what this is talking about with the Lovers and the Page of Cups in this reading. It's understanding the value of this relationship on a deeper, more emotional level. And because of that, wanting to reach out, okay, wanting to communicate, wanting to move forward, wanting to move quickly, because the Chariot definitely talks about moving quickly. And that mirrors the energy of the Flyer that came out with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, okay? Wanting to move quickly towards victory, okay? What I also want to say here is you don't have to be afraid of failure. This energy is here, even though that these two cards are reversed, the Chariot and the Six of Wands, these cards are reversed, but that just means it's blocked at the moment, okay? There are a few more hurdles that need to be overcome in order for this swift movement to happen, all right? But for the most part, the Divine Feminine really wants to just move forward and get things going, okay? Current challenge for you, Divine Feminine, we've got the Two of Wands in reverse. You might be refusing to make a decision, coupled with Judgment in reverse. Okay, so check it out, Divine Feminine. The universe needs you to make a decision. Are you going to stay? Are you going to stay and work on this with your Divine Masculine, or are you going to go in a different direction? It's your choice. It doesn't matter. It's your choice. You are not going to be punished if you choose to go in a different direction. But you have to make a choice, Divine Feminine. I mean, preferably, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Preferably, you choose to stay on the journey with your Divine Masculine, mainly because you chose this journey. We chose this, guys. Even though that might be really difficult to swallow, we chose this. But it's up to you. But your challenge, Divine Feminine, is to answer the phone and make the decision. Because the universe is calling out to you. Your energy is needed in this situation. As I've come to understand that message that I'm going to share with you guys about the Divine Feminine being that temple, that safe haven for the Divine Masculine to come back to, it has become like the word citadel has been repeating in my head around it. And a citadel is like a fortress, is like a guarded, like a heavily fortified city or a center of a city. And that's how I've been seeing it. And I recommend that you guys try and develop some sort of energy like that. But this energy of going back and forth between wanting to be with your divine masculine and then not wanting to be with your divine masculine because you're pissed or you're afraid or whatever, that needs to stop. And I'm not trying to say I haven't been there too. I definitely know what that is. I definitely know what that feels like. But delaying the process even more. Okay, that is delaying the Chariot energy. That is the main blockage between the Chariot energy and the Six of Wands. Victory in moving forward towards what you want. This is mostly why this energy is blocked. Okay, Divine Feminine. Okay, finally, potential outcome coming up for you. What do you have to look forward to, Divine Feminine? You got the King of Wands. There's your Divine Masculine. And he's coupled with the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so this is more an energy of, in your upcoming energies, Divine Feminine, you're going to really be analyzing. What is it that I really want to do? What is my responsibility? What has my responsibility been in this situation up until now? What energies have I put into the situation that has only helped put more resistance and more blockage into the system? You cannot blame your Divine Masculine for everything, Divine Feminine, period. The more you do that, the more you shoot yourself in the foot. You have to take responsibility for your own part of the situation, okay? So this is not necessarily a physical representation of your Divine Masculine coming into your life in the near future. Like, I'm not trying to scare anybody, but this is more an energy of the Divine Feminine identifying what it is, how she has contributed to the harvest that you are experiencing with your Divine Masculine in this moment, and how you can do better in the future to really help this come about, to help this come along. This is an energy of the Divine Feminine understanding how she is reaping what she has sown. Remember when we were talking about that with the Divine Masculine? Well, it's your turn, Divine Feminine. And this is something that's going to be ongoing. I mean, as long as you exist, you will be going through this energy of harvesting and understanding what you're harvesting. For some of you, a select few, for those of you that are actively going into union, this is your harvest. This is you coming together with your Divine Masculine. And for those of you that are going into union, congratulations, because you've worked hard for it. The Seven of Pentacles talks about hard work and reaping what you've sown. So if you are, in fact, going into union with your Divine Masculine, congratulations. Congratulations, guys, because that's freaking excellent. Oakley dokley. Divine Masculine, it's your turn. What do we have for you? Overall, oh shit. We're starting with the mirroring already, guys. Boop. The Chariot. So, yeah, that energy of the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We've got the Chariot twice here, okay? So that's confirming that for some of us, this is full speed ahead. And this is mostly for those first wavers, I think, because I don't think we've gotten to the second wave yet, but this is mainly for the first wavers moving forward. But it's not just for those first wavers that are actively coming into union, okay? This energy extends because as those that are going into union do their thing, it's like you're actively pulling the collective with you. That's what I'm seeing right now with this Chariot energy, okay? Okay, we've got the Five of Wands. We've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. Hell yeah, I like that. But we also have the Eight of Cups in reverse. That's a little interesting. But for the most part, I feel like this Eight of Cups in reverse is past energy for you, Divine Masculine. Okay, so you have I literally just heard what I want to say is you successfully walked away. You've left all kinds of shit behind you, which would leave you open to move full speed ahead towards what it is you truly desire, okay? With the Five of Wands here, there's conflict. I feel like most of this is internal conflict because this is you trying to figure out how you're going to get to where you want to go. How are you going to approach your Divine Feminine? How are you going to approach certain people to end certain things? That kind of energy. And this actually feels really good. I feel like Divine Masculine, you're very excited. Or at least you could become very excited in trying to figure out how how to take action. This feels great. Like this feels exhilarating. This is like you're finally free to do what it is you've been longing to do, and now you're just full of all kinds of different ideas in how you can get there, how you can manifest this, how you can make this happen, how you can take action. 9 of Swords in reverse. Hell fucking yeah, guys. No more anxiety, no more fear surrounding this. There is no reason to be afraid. Honestly, there is no reason to be afraid. I love that. Divine Masculine, this feels really good so far. Okay. First set of current energies for you, Divine Masculine. Whoa, more mirroring. Strength in reverse. Okay, so it's really interesting how we are mirroring each other right now as feminine and divine masculine. Divine feminine, you are holding as a pillar of strength right now because you've got the strength card in your overall energy. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is it right here, the center. It's the very first card out of your overall energies, okay? So that is your strength right now. That is you being the pillar of strength. Your very first card, Divine Masculine, the most powerful message for you right now is the Chariot. Moving forward, full speed ahead, okay? But then we still have our own fears, okay? The Divine Feminine has the fear of the Chariot and the 6 of Wands. Things not going to, this being a failure. Your Divine Masculine not coming forward, that kind of thing. Divine Masculine, you're kind of afraid of whether or not you have the strength to really do this, to really move forward with this. Strength for you, Divine Masculine, is coupled with the Page of Swords in reverse. What the hell do I say? Yeah. How do I even say it? How do I break the ice? This is what I'm hearing from you, Divine Masculine. How do I break the ice? What do I say? How do I do this? What if I fuck up? What if I say the wrong thing? Yeah, don't worry about it. Just relax, chill, Divine Masculine, chill. It's okay. You'll get through this. The more you overthink that, the worse it's going to be. At some point, you just got to bite the bullet and move forward. I really feel like at this point, if you're resonating with this, there isn't that much that you can say to your Divine Feminine that will really put the kibosh on things. Now, if you come forward with some bullshit again about, nah, I don't really feel that this way, okay, now that's not good. But if you're coming forward and you just want to be truthful and honest, I just saw 56 on the counter, 11 again. If you're just coming forward with honesty and integrity and, something, it may not come across right. Okay, that's fine. You might slip and say something that doesn't come across the right way, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. All right? Cool. Second set of current energies for you, Divine Masculine. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Not really wanting to juggle anymore. Okay. Interesting, because the Divine Feminine in your current challenge, you've got the 2 of Wands in reverse. But for you, Divine Masculine, in your current energies, not your challenge yet, but your current energy, you got the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, and that's coupled with Justice in reverse. Interesting. Some of you might still be trying to juggle a few things, but I think it's because you're fearing whatever justice might come about if you were to drop something. There is also an energy of, for you, some of you Divine Masculines, you have already dropped this and justice has been served and you're moving out of that energy now. Yeah. I'm trying to see if there's something else I'm getting here. You've got a lot of reversals in your current energies right now, Divine Masculine. For the most part, I feel like it's releasing things, moving out of certain energies. There could be some of you that are resisting dropping these, juggling whatever you've been trying to juggle because you don't feel, because of fear. With Strength in reverse here, Justice in reverse, you're fearing what might happen. But you don't need to worry about that. You really don't. Because if something is no longer serving you, then you're doing a disservice to both yourself and those people that you're involved with by staying in it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Your current challenge, Divine Masculine, 8 of Pentacles, doing the work. Yeah. Coupled with, the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So your current challenge, releasing all of these things that you've been holding on to and working towards your truest goals. But I really feel like you're facing this challenge right now. Like you're doing it. But this is what's on your mind right now. Honestly, guys, I don't feel like these reversals here for you, Divine Masculine, are all that bad. I mean, I understand that you might be a little afraid of how to communicate, but I feel like for the most part, a lot of you you've stopped juggling, or you're in the process of letting go of whatever you're juggling. And with justice in reverse, I'm hearing justice has been served, but for the most part, justice has been served internally. Like you've made the switch internally. Okay. Upcoming energies for you, Divine Masculine, your potential outcome, what you can look forward to in the coming up. You've got the Hanged Man in reverse. Yes. Yes. So coming out of a period of isolation, I really feel like you have reached the alternate perspective or the enlightenment that you needed or were looking for, okay? The Hanged Man in reverse is coupled with, the Page of Cups in reverse. For some of you, the first thing I'm getting with the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Hanged Man in reverse, you're coming out of a period where you're no longer extending offers of love or something to people that, I don't know, to people that no longer serve you. This could be, I think, like maybe you have learned, I really feel like an energy of you learned your lessons from karmic relationships and you're not extending those offers anymore. You could be pulling back offers, retracting offers, saying, actually, this isn't really right for me. This isn't really what I want. So I'm sorry, but no. Because you have reached the perspective, the alternate perspective, the enlightenment that you were looking for in those relationships to begin with. It's entirely possible. This could be some people, some Divine Masculines, either moving out of karmic relationships or getting into the mode of getting out of karmic relationships, okay? Yeah, there is an energy here of walking away from something. It is in reverse. So there could be, like, for the most part, I feel like this is an energy that's coming. This, and the Eight of Cups in reverse, this walking away, this moving away from things that no longer serve you. It's either already happened or you're getting into the process of it. Or, to be quite honest, because this is a general collective reading, there could be some Divine Masculines that are still kind of stuck, still might be refusing to walk away from some things. But that would mostly be out of fear of retribution. Yeah. All right. Cool, guys. Let's get into the relationship spread from the Animal Spirit deck. Twin Flame Collective. All right. For the Divine Masculine. 2, we've got Lizard and we've got Hyena. Divine Masculine, you like to come out as the hyena, don't you? Yeah, I'm hearing you're drowning your sorrows. You're laughing. You're making jokes to lighten the energy, but you're not really dealing with it, are you? I don't know. For the most part, you are. Okay, for the Divine Feminine. There we go. Raccoon. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is fearful energy, though. This is. I really feel like Divine Feminine, you're, especially with the Seven of Cups energy that came out in the flyers with my pre-shuffle before I started the video, before I came live. Um, you're dealing with all these different masks. You're dealing with all of these different illusionary aspects of yourself that are not serving you. That's what I'm getting with Raccoon so far, okay? Shadow dynamic of the relationship. Shadow dynamic. Twinkling collective. Shadow dynamic. Oh, okay. Well, we've got a few. We've got two. We've got owl and we've got, owl, rabbit, and hummingbird. Very interesting. And the illuminated dynamic. Shark. Shark did come out in reverse, but okay. All right, guys. Alrighty. Yeah, this is gonna be a long one. We're already an hour and 5 minutes in, and I haven't even gotten, we've got some extra messages that are going to come out. Okay, so anyway, and this is a live reading. A lot of people are connecting to this, so boop. All right, Divine Masculine. You've got hyena and you've got lizard. I'm going to start with hyena. Oh, they're both fire, so okay, you're definitely feeling fiery right now. I'm hearing awakening. A lot of you are going through an awakening right now. Hyena. Humor, wit, sarcasm. The hyena personality is a jokester and crowd pleaser, but below the surface there are unfulfilled dreams to be realized. When the hyena card appears, it is time to reflect on your reliance on sarcasm and humor to express your truth. Are you using jokes to hide old resentments in your relationships or to mask things that you feel uncomfortable discussing? What would happen if you took your goals seriously? When in balance, hyena is charming, witty, and fun to be around. When out of balance, hyena is scrappy, petty, and suspicious. To bring into balance, one must practice some sobriety. And it's funny because with hyena, I heard some of you might be drowning your sorrows. That could be with drugs or alcohol, that could be with sex, but it also could be with an overemphasis on humor. So maybe it's time to like work on getting sober and dealing with things, like facing what it is that's hurting you. Yeah? Okay, next for you, Divine Masculine, you've got lizard. Instinctual, sensitive to the subtle, dreamer. The lizard is an expert in the realm of sensory perception. As if it has a sixth sense, the lizard hears what is yet to be spoken and sees what is yet to manifest. Although this is an amazing gift, it can easily wear the lizard down. Big crowds, lots of travel, or overstimulation will drain a lizard of their magical essence. This card is an indication to pull back from the bright lights and big city and return to the inner artist who's been whispering your name. When in balance, lizard is artistic, telepathic, and spiritual. When out of balance, lizard is elusive, non-committal, and flaky. To bring into balance, one must embark on a creative project. So, okay, Divine Masculine, what's going on for you right now? What I'm getting with these two cards is you're dealing with your awakening, and you're dealing with how that's kind of putting you at odds with a lot of the people around you in your physical world. What you experience in your 3D reality right now. It's in opposition. You are, if you're going through an awakening right now and it's becoming conscious for you, you're becoming conscious of just how at odds you are with your environment. Your work environment, the people you surround yourself with, your family, your friends, your colleagues, any sort of karmic partners that you're, in relationships with, whether they be romantic or not. Karmic partners don't always have to be romantic. They can be friends, family, work partners, or people you go to school with, anything. And you're probably relying on humor or wit to what? To deal with that, to cope with it. When in reality, what you really need to be doing is getting down to the depths of it and healing it. And the best way for you to do that right now would be some sort of creative expression, whether it be through, I don't know, if you write music, play music, if you are an artist, if you draw, whatever, if you're a painter, whatever creative stuff, if you write poetry, books, I don't know, even if you're not like artistically inclined, anything that would help you release these emotions that you're dealing with is encouraged right now, okay? For divine, got raccoon. There you are, raccoon. Talented, shadowy, and hiding. Yeah, that makes sense because the divine feminine has that hermit energy that she's dealing with right now. Raccoon energy is at play with all artists to greater or lesser degrees. At best, it indicates talent, tenacity, and skillfulness with a particular musical instrument or creative tool. Its shadow side points to an unresolved issue around self-image and success. Sometimes using a stage name or wearing a, quote, mask works in an artist's favor. Other times, it limits creativity. Am I who my audience thinks I am? What if I am ready to grow into something more? Raccoon energy won't let us off the hook until this creative ego fear is resolved. When in balance, Raccoon is a generous friend and an exceptional artist. When out of balance, Raccoon is competitive, a starving artist. To bring into balance, one must make new work. So, okay, relationship-wise, divine masculine and divine feminine, you two are definitely mirroring each other. And we saw that in the tarot, and now we're seeing it with the animal spirit deck, okay? So overall, the message is to indulge in creative endeavors to help you move through these energies, to bring you some sort of a form of catharsis. Yeah. Okay. Shadow dynamic of the relationship. You've got hummingbird, owl, and rabbit. And honestly, these three cards feel great, except for rabbit. Yeah, but they still feel good. Okay. Rabbit, afraid of everything, overwhelmed, and frozen. The rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it so loudly, in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. Rabbit energy is alive when we are scared, most often about the future, and we become our own worst enemy. We spin up a dust cloud of fear and then complain to others that we are lost. Notice your thoughts and words, oh rabbit. They shape your destiny. When in balance, rabbit is sensitive, a problem solver, and a good listener. When out of balance, rabbit over-explains and talks fast. To bring it into balance, one must observe a day of silence. And this is exactly what I personally have been experiencing lately with the fears that have been coming up, and being so acutely aware of the fact that I don't want to continue cycling through these fears because I don't want to manifest them, okay? I don't want these worst case scenarios that I'm so afraid of to keep coming, to manifest. And this is exactly what's going on with the collective right now, okay? Divine masculine and divine feminine. And it was mirrored, it was seen in the tarot. The divine feminine is afraid of the divine masculine not coming forward, of this not working out, of this being a failure. And the divine masculine is afraid of failure as well, is like afraid of how to even approach the situation. And for good reason too. Okay, yeah, I just heard that. All right, that's cool. But the more we focus on these fear guys and the more we harbor them, eventually something's going to manifest. So if these fears come up, work on releasing them, experience them, feel them, but feel them with intentions of releasing them, releasing the fears, not being afraid of it anymore. The more, actually, that's what I've been doing. The more they come up, I'm like, okay, well, what if this does happen? All right. Like I've been physically, literally asking myself, what would you do, Eric, if this were to happen? Well, I don't know. Would you be heartbroken? Probably. Okay. But would it be the end of the world? No. Okay. So what are you so afraid of? You still have your life to live, right? You still have your goals. You still know you want X, Y, and Z, and you're doing the work to get it. So what are you so afraid of? Like, work on having that kind of dialogue with yourself, guys. Yeah? I mean, it's been incredibly helpful for me. I know that for sure. Oh, and never be afraid of talking to yourself. I talk to myself constantly. It's actually really fun. I love it. And it's helpful. It helps you work through things, right? Okay. Excellent. Moving on. We've got owl. Yeah, so there's a lot of energy of wisdom coming in here. We've got owl. Owl says abundance, clairvoyance, and treasures. The owl is a mysterious and otherworldly creature found in folklore from east to west. The white owl in this particular deck is the companion of the goddess Lakshmi and represents wealth, beauty, and good fortune. When the owl card appears, it's an omen that a boon or treasure is on the way, either in spiritual or material form. With owl wisdom on your side, you'll, quote, see and, quote, know exactly what to do with this boon, how it can further serve your dharma and bring abundance to the world. Trust that the wellspring of treasure is infinite. When in balance, owl is generous, trusting, and secure. When out of balance, owl faces money quarrels and scarcity. To bring into balance, one must make an offering. Okay, so there's nothing to be afraid of, guys, because in the shadows, we've got the abundance. We've got everything we've all been wishing for, praying for, hoping for. This is divine masculine and divine feminine, okay? Finally, in the shadow dynamic, we've got hummingbird. I love this card. It's so pretty, guys. Wait, I'll show you in a second. But look, it's so pretty. So pretty. Hummingbird. Hummingbird. Positive, enthusiastic, spiritually resourceful. Inside the tiny hummingbird resides an endless well of energy and positivity. The hummingbird's secret is that it has learned where to gather nectar, and it returns to these sources daily for nourishment and rejuvenation. This sacred elixir springs from many sources, but usually involves nature, creativity, and exploring spirituality. Follow the way of the hummingbird, and you cannot go wrong. Every droplet of life becomes sweet, every moment worth savoring. Hallelujah. So y'all, when you get into these moments of feeling fearful, feeling scared, just reconnect to your wellspring of abundance. Reconnect to your higher self, reconnect to God, source, creator, whatever, however you identify with it, your spirit guides, your ancestors, all that stuff. You have it at your disposal. You have it. It's all here in your heart. I don't know if you're watching. Well, yeah, you're watching. Anyway, it's all here. Okay. Excellent. Finally, the illuminated dynamic is shark. Have y'all been seeing the shark, the mama shark? I feel like there's been a mama shark, daddy shark, that whole thing. There's been a surge of 11711 of that mama shark, whatever. Okay, whatever. I'm being silly. Illuminated dynamic is shark. Directness, exposure, revealing true nature and desire. The shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. This card indicates that something big needs to be exposed. It's lurking in the depths and creating tension. Shark energy takes over us when we are hesitant to be honest, to be totally ourselves, or to say what we really want. It may be tempting to continue pretending nothing is wrong, but when shark energy is at play, we feel its presence encircling us. Ooh. When in balance, shark is intriguing, captivating, and mysterious. When out of balance, shark is sneaky and destructive. To bring into balance, one needs to practice honesty. Now, shark did come out in the reverse. So for the most part, I'm hearing that there are truths that are about to be revealed coming up. We're working on it. The spirit keeps saying to me it's in escrow. And if any of you have watched the monthly Zodiacs, that was the title for Gemini for this month. It's in escrow. But they've been saying that to me throughout this reading, especially when I got to the animal spirit deck. But I really feel like shark is saying, because shark came out in reverse, I really feel like there are truths that are about to be spoken sometime soon for some of us. Maybe, well, for many of us, we'll say. All right, let's move on to, whoops, the Lightworker Oracle, and we've got a card already. 41, Spiritual Decree. Let's get into the book here. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I feel like this card came out. Did it come out for the collective or was it a private reading? I'm not sure. Anyway, 41, Spiritual Decree. You have been wondering what will happen next in your life, not realizing how much power you have to decide that for yourself. What do you wish to have happen next? Are you willing to use your divine birthrights of free will, voice, and empowerment to set the cosmic wheels? And your answer is yes. Then it is time to speak your truth to the universe. Decree it, and you shall be it. Well, well, well. Weren't we just talking about truths coming out, honesty coming out, being direct and honest and truthful about what it is you truly want? Look at that. Give me a second. It is time for you to have the experience of seeing your intention blossom into manifestation. This does not mean that you have to make things happen. You are not responsible for how your manifestation occurs. The universe unfolds according to its own genius, of course. But you are responsible for the words, beliefs, and intentions you express that are the seeds of your personal creations. The universe then responds in its own wise and powerful way. I mean, guys, you really cannot make this shit up. I started with this message. Like, I started talking about this in the beginning of the reading, and now it's coming through. We really have to keep our thoughts, our beliefs, the words we speak, both verbally and in our minds, internally. We have to keep all of that in check, because if it is not in alignment with what you truly desire, and if you truly desire to be in union with your twin, you've got to keep that shit in check. Don't even allow yourself any sort of luxury of indulging in those things in any way. It's only going to set you back. All right, moving forward. When this oracle card comes to you, it is time to speak your truth. What does your heart truly yearn for? Focus on it and say it aloud. Don't be afraid to speak your dreams, desires, wishes, and fantasies. Sometimes it's only in daring to speak them aloud that we really understand what we want. This can be a terrifying, liberating, exciting, and life-changing moment. It is the moment that we grow into a spiritual adult, becoming willing to take responsibility for our own life journey. Will you speak your heart's truths now? Feel your words moving the energy from deep within, transforming your truth into sound and realizing it has intent into the universe. I'm sorry. Transforming your truth into sound and realizing it as intent into the universe. Don't worry about finding the perfect words. Just speak freely from your heart. Give yourself permission to express your deepest desires and then let go and trust. I mean, that could not be any more perfect. I really feel like some of you are talking to me right now, but I can't see it because I'm not looking at the chat. I just want to finish up the reading and then I'll get into it, yeah? Okay, so because today is a very, 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 very special day, and Spirit is guiding me to close out the reading with some messages from the Whispers of Love, okay? So, here we go. And in me shuffling like this, I'm blowing, I'm blowing all kinds of sage ashes everywhere. Oh, well. Y'all have no idea what I'm talking about probably, but that's okay. My sage, forget it. Forget it. Okay, I'm seeing 3 messages. So let's see what we've got here. Best messages, please, Spirit. 1. 2 more, please, Spirit. For the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine Collective. 2 and 3. Okay. Okay. First card. Well, okay, this is actually the first card. We've got card number 13, Miracles and Blessings. Everything has its gifts. Card number 13 talks about, the number 13 talks about death, change, transformation. What I'm getting here And I feel like I want to read what's coming, what the book has to say about this. I feel like there might be a deeper message in there, but I'm really feeling like miracles. Miracles are coming. You know, miracles are all around us. We have to believe in them. So no matter how bleak your situation might seem, miracles, guys. There is the universe is saying right now, there is an abundance of miracles just waiting to be realized, just waiting to be accepted. You just have to change the way you view things. If you believe that miracles can exist, then believe in it fully, 100%. Do not allow yourself to doubt it any way at all. And if you don't necessarily believe in miracles, well, maybe it's time to start, because you're not going to experience one if you don't believe in it. And if you want a miracle to happen, you can have it. You just got to believe in it, right? Okay. Second card we've got, do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. So consciously, maybe do something for your twin, do something for your divine masculine, do something for your divine feminine. And if you're not in a place right now to be able to reach out physically and offer something or do something, do it energetically. Say a prayer for them. Hold positive, loving thoughts for them, right? Now, I am feeling an energy of, the universe does want me to say to some of you, if you feel like you're in the right position, if you feel really truly called, because some of you, I really feel like some of you have been getting guidance to reach out in some way. I do. This is not for everybody. And in no way am I saying everybody needs to go out, run out and say something, reach out to your divine feminine, divine masculine. That's not for everybody. But for some of you, there has been guidance to doing so. And the universe is giving you that extra confirmation to do it, okay? Okay, finally, we've got, consider your foundation. You're being asked to look how committed you are to love. If you really want this relationship with your twin, you have to be committed to it. You've got to be committed to everything. The ups, downs, good, bad, happy, sad, all of it. And actually, this resonates with the message that I got for the Taurus video for this month, about a relationship that can stand the test of time. And I was saying, or a love that can stand. I can turn. Hi guys. So this resonates with the message for the Taurus video of a love that can stand the test of time. If y'all can get through all this shit, imagine what you can do. I mean, you're solid. You're solid. If you can get through some really awful things, you know, some really trying things, some things that really test your patience, test your resolve. If you can come, like I know from me, I've gone through a lot. We both have gone through a lot with this situation. But I know that never fails. I always come back to the fact that I love this person. I love him with all my heart. And nothing's ever going to change that. I've actually come to realize nothing is ever going to change that. Does that mean that we're going to be together forever? Does that mean we're going to be together at all even? I don't know. I'm not putting an expectation on it. All I know is that I love him. Love him. And I'm not afraid of it anymore. This journey has really taught me about perseverance. And it's taught me about unconditional love. And I know Betsy doesn't like to say it as unconditional love. She speaks of it as pure love, because honestly, Betsy is of fearless intuition. If you're not familiar with her, she's a very good friend of mine. I love her. Okay, you were fasting, Queen Bee. That's interesting. But yeah, I'm back in the chat now, guys. Hi. What was I saying? Oh, Betsy describes it as pure love, because we're in a three-dimensional reality. There are going to be conditions. I understand that. I get it. But I will still say, for the most part, it's unconditional love, because I just know I love him. I know I love him. And no matter what happens, no matter what he chooses to do, no matter what I choose to do, that love is always going to be there. Always. Always. All right, guys. So there was the reading. Wait, no, let me put my glasses back on because I want to read. Ooh, Florida. Hi, Patty. Can we go to Disney World, guys? I would love for us to meet up at Disney World. Ooh, Angel Kennedy, you just started playing the violin by ear. That's challenging. Good for you. Detachment from expectations. That is a really good question, Patty. You have, okay, the one thing I did, I'm going to talk while I clean up the cards here, but the one thing I did was constantly thought about the fact that, okay, well, I even forced myself to say, I'm probably never going to see this person again. Probably never going to talk to him again. We're probably never going to be cool. He's going to go off with someone else, get married, have kids, have his whole life without me. Probably going to forget about me, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. I'm still here. I've still got my goals and all that stuff. Just coming to terms with it, accepting it, work towards not allowing yourself to be upset by the fact that this union may never happen. Now, for me, it got tricky because then the universe switched things on me. It was right around the Pisces full moon where all of a sudden I had worked so hard towards and was so successful at, being detached. And I was even like in the process of like opening up myself to other potential mates and whatnot. And then the Pisces full moon happened and all that shit that I had worked towards getting away from came rushing back. It was the most confusing thing ever. What happened, Patty? Oh yeah, well, I know. I love him too. I love him. What was what? What was what? What are we talking about? I did? I morphed. I'm gonna have to look back. All right, so I was just shuffling this and the universe has another message for us. And it's in relation to, yeah, Aokimi, it always comes back with a vengeance. And look what came out. Back to what you love. The universe is always, your current situation is giving you an opportunity to reevaluate what you want. The universe is always going to find a way to bring you back to what it is you truly want. I always felt like I am kind of a shapeshifter, but it's more on an emotional way, like not physically. Like I've always been a social butterfly. Like I can kind of fit in anywhere. I don't know if it's a good thing, guys. Love is not breakable, but ties are. Yup. I'm sorry, Patty. I'm sorry. Oh, goodness. I kind of just want to hang out. Oh, please, anybody that please someone just timestamp the video. I might do it. I'll probably do it. Don't worry about it. I want to, I think, okay. I'm feeling an energy of wanting to continue pulling cards and like get more messages. And so it's happening. Card number 38, Earth Healing. Now this boils down to an 11. Okay. So this is talking about, for us, this is talking about being these agents of change. Okay. Being these light workers that are helping heal the earth, helping heal the human collective, just helping us, helping the human collective understand what true unconditional pure love is, right? This is our mission here as Twin Flames. Hey, Kimmy, you gotta heal yourself, honey. Don't put your, don't even joke like that. Don't even joke like that. It's not worth it. Starlight 717. Holy moly. Agreed, Starlight, but I was just reacting to your name. Anyway, and then also we've got card number 30. This is Dark Angel. I do want to, I don't exactly remember what this card means, but from what I remember off the top of my head, this is like working through the shit. Diving down into the depths of darkness and despair and shining light in it. Yeah. Diving into the dark in order to infuse it with more light. But let me see if I'm picking up on this correctly here. Dark Angel comes to you with a radical truth. Divine love is always there for you, without exception. Love will never forget you. It will never stop caring for you, even when it seems most unlikely. In fact, especially then, the divine is reaching for you and nurturing you. Even our wounds are ways that we can discover love and divine grace through the healing process. The divine is always helping you remember who you are and find your true joy. When the dark angel appears, you are being given a gift of light, even if it may seem to be a hidden blessing. And the divine feminine got that with the 6 of Wands in reverse and the Chariot in reverse here. This is definitely like a blessing in disguise, okay? The fact that this energy of your divine masculine potentially coming forward towards you, being hidden from you, definitely could be a blessing in disguise. You never really know. Why is it so shitty? Honestly, Sally, because it has to be. Because humans are stubborn and just humans are stubborn. And we often have to learn things the hard way. It sucks, but that's how it is. You're welcome, yo boy, double D. Double D! Oh my God. Is that a reference to Ed, Nettie? I love that show. Oh my God, that was one of my favorite shows ever. Yeah, Simon, you're right. You can go the easy way or you can go the hard way. And often people choose the hard way. It's unfortunate, but, and let me tell you, I speak from experience. I resisted, man. I resisted until I just could not resist anymore. Just couldn't do it. What is the DM hiding? I don't know. Could be anything. I do have an email, divineconversations2711@gmail.com. The email is in the description box below. Yes, fucking right, I get it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Aw. Well, Patty, if you had a dream like that and it felt real, it probably was real. I mean, dreams aren't always ways of you healing or working through things. It is actually, if you are in, like, if you're communicating with your twin in your dreams, that is actually you guys connecting. Okay? Yeah, it was a very resistant summer, wasn't it? My dreams have been pretty crazy lately. I know that's for sure. Oh, yay! I'm glad you got to hang out with your twin, Angela. Yes, Sparkle. Yes, that's a big part of what the reading was saying. You have to keep your thoughts, your beliefs, your intentions. You got to keep all of that in check because we absolutely do create our own realities and we create them through our thoughts and our beliefs. And then furthermore, by the words that we speak, both externally and to ourselves internally. And your emotions are your compass, okay? So if you're moving in a direction that feels good, keep going. If you're not moving in a direction that doesn't feel, if you're moving in a direction that doesn't feel good, stop. I mean, it's easier said than done sometimes, but literally that's all you have to do is just stop. Yeah. Yeah, that sure is some shit that hit the fan, huh? I'm sorry that happened, Sarah. Oh, I'm sorry, Santa. No, Emily, no. Look, I am not someone that, it has happened in some of the readings that I've done, but I am not someone that advertises the ability or the service of confirming whether someone is your twin or not. That is something that you need to confirm for yourself. And that is something that you need to connect with your higher self in. Yeah, see, look, the King of Swords is on the bottom of the deck here. You have to connect with your higher self, okay? You have to. You have to connect with your higher self. You have to connect with spirit. And you have to ask yourself that question. Really get to the bottom of it. Now, there are some telltale signs, like, I know for me, there have been many times on this journey where I would have loved to have been not have this on my mind at all. I would have loved, I mean, I literally I was in the process of starting, like, divorcing my ex-husband and moving out of the apartment that I was in at that time before I knew that I had this connection. And it was in the very early stages of me going through that whole process of moving out and getting a divorce that's when I became aware of it. Now, I wasn't getting divorced in order to be like a bachelor. I knew I wanted to find the right relationship and remarry because I knew I wanted to be married at that point. But I mean, I didn't want to have to deal with this. I didn't want to. I would have loved at any point over the last year, I would have loved to just be done with this and go just like start dating, start meeting people, all this bullshit. But this one person, I think about him constantly, all day, every day. And it's annoying a lot of the time. Well, some of the time, depending on how I'm feeling. So with that said, if you're in that kind of position where it's not like you're trying to hold on to this person, it's not like you're trying to think about them anymore, that's probably a telltale sign that you have a really deep soulmate connection. And I'm not going to go off and right away and say if you're in that position that they're your twin flame or that you're a twin flame. No, because there's more to the twin flame dynamic than just having this one person that you just can't stop thinking about, that you have this really strong, deep connection with. They could be a karmic partner. They could be a soulmate, you know, that kind of thing. I'm not going to just say that they're your twin if that's the case. Yes. Yes. Exactly what the Williams, or Tina Williams. That's exactly what I went through. I mean, I had no idea. All I knew was that I was experiencing something that was stronger than I had ever experienced before in my life. And even when it first started, I didn't know what a twin flame situation was. It wasn't even on my radar. I remember hearing about it maybe like once or twice in the past. But it was not something I was looking for. It was not something that was even remotely on my radar. And then I started finding all this twin flame information, and I was like, holy shit, this is exactly what I'm going through. And then I started following through with things, and things really started to ramp up for me in a personal way that made a whole lot of sense. Hold on. I don't know why that's, oh goodness. I don't know why that's happening, Aries. I'm so sorry. I did enable super chat, but I don't know why it's not working. I just want to go forward. I want to go back and read some of the stuff here. What am I wearing around my neck, Mandy? I'm wearing onyx. It's an onyx stone that I got. Here, I'll put it up closer. Onyx. And I got it hand wrapped too, like by the guy that sells them. He did like right then and there. It's kind of awesome. Yes, Sparkle. I agree with what you're saying here. We all got to collectively do mass visualizations and feel the feeling. But this is not just, I recommend, yes, we all should do that, but this is not just for you and your individual twins. It's for everybody. You could even go so far as to doing it for the human collective, you know, just visualizing everybody coming together in harmony and not fighting each other all the time. Okay. JC, where do me and my twins stand now? We're not talking to each other. We haven't spoken in a while. There's still a lot of fear and tension between us. But that's okay. We'll get through it. Cassandra, interesting question. If union doesn't happen in this lifetime, will there still be closure? I don't know. I don't know. There could be. You could go through a situation where, you know, manifest something in this lifetime to help bring you closure. That could happen maybe in your life review once you pass on, or you may come back in order to close it out. Okay. Okay, I want to say something in relation to some who JC. You asked where me and my divine masculine stand, and this actually, I'm saying this because this has a lot to do with the message that came out today. A lot of it, a lot of the trouble that we're experiencing has to do with both of our thoughts and beliefs around the situation. I'm going to speak personally from my end. I mean, I have been harboring for the longest time. I've been harboring all kinds of resentment, fear, anger, just running old scenarios through my head constantly. Running potential scenarios in my head through my head constantly, and I was just focusing on the negatives. I was focusing on what I didn't like about the situation instead of focusing on what it is I truly want out of life, and focusing on, the healing aspect, and understanding that, we're both going through our own shit that we have to heal and we have to come out of. And so, like, focusing on that is way more important. Way more important. Sorry, I'm just reading through. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. I'm just trying to catch up with the chat here. Yeah, I know the feeling, Sparkle. I was the one that always initiated too. Archangel, that's so funny because I was picking up. You said sometimes you wonder if he thinks you're a witch or some soothsayer. It's so funny, Archangel, because I was feeling that same energy a few months ago, like feeling like he thought I was like trying to put some sort of love spell on him or some shit, or like maybe even trying to sabotage him because I wasn't getting what I wanted out of him, or blah blah blah. That's just a waste of time. How do you know that this person is your twin? Just talk to yourself about it. You have to go within, meditate on it, answer the question on your own. Your higher self will tell you. You just have to be clear enough and open enough to do so. I've heard that, Patty. I've heard that the twins that have manifested in this lifetime, this is supposed to be their last one. I have heard that. Yeah, Jamisa, that's the thing about the twin flame journey. It's all about healing. So, like, for me, or for everybody, really, the key to detachment is knowing that even if you two don't come together in physical union in this lifetime, however that is, how that resonates with you, whatever that looks like for you, if you don't do that, if you don't get to that point, you have still grown, or at least you potentially have grown quite a bit. I can't imagine that any of us are the same as we were 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 months ago, right? So that actually really helped me get detached, was knowing that ultimately I've grown and I'm so much better than I was in the past. Anything on sharing the same birthmark? I mean, that could be a sign of a twin. It could be one of the things. I don't know. Jamisa, common sense, huh? Okay, that's good. Trust and believe. You are most likely just purging, dealing with things. Your higher self is probably helping you purge. So don't worry about it. You'll be okay. Yes, Danielle, that's really what this journey is about. using this experience and insight to heal old wounds and those of ancestors in the world. That is literally what this is about. So excellent. Yeah, Patty, me too. Like, hello, I'm speaking to all of you right now, all 144 of you. Look at that. I love it. Are the entities that try and split the twins apart? What do you mean, Simon? Oh, are there? Yes. Yes. And that is what I talked about in a video that I did not too long ago. It was about the Pisces full moon, and I was talking about the fourth dimensional beings that that are working on behalf of the whole human collective to keep us. You're welcome, trust and believe, to keep us from moving into unity. They want to keep us separated. They want to keep us in separation. They have chosen not to come into unity consciousness. They have basically forsaken God. So because of that, they are stuck in the fourth dimension. They cannot move towards the fifth dimension, because once you get to the fifth dimension, that is when you experience Christ consciousness for the first time within the dimensional system. And they are working towards keeping all humans separate, because as they do that, then they can control us. So that is what this matrix that people talk about, this matrix construct, has been put into place for. It's a form of mind control. Now, when it comes to twin flames specifically, hell fucking yeah, they are working hard in overdrive to keep us apart, because when twins come together, they're immensely powerful, immensely powerful. So they don't want the twins to come together, because when the twins come together, they're fucked. They're fucked already. But does that make sense, Simon? Wait, awesome, 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 awesome. I'm glad. Wait, what's going on? Yeah, lots of interference. Really? You had to reset your Wi-Fi 3 times, huh? Well, don't worry. Yeah, see? That's the interference, Simon. Don't worry about it, because this is going to be up. You'll be able to watch it before. Or you'll be able to watch it later. Oh, wow. That's interesting, Patty. Yeah. I would love that. That sounds cool. Phyllis, I can't answer that question for you. I'm still working on seeing auras myself. Yeah, Phyllis, it's interference. Yeah, Angela, that's good advice. Don't focus on those entities. Don't, because the more you focus on them, the more power you give them, the more validation you give them. Don't focus on them. Just boop. I don't what who are what I don't flies. They're just flies buzzing around. Just swat them. It's bullshit. Don't even worry about it. Good. No, don't even let them scare you, because fear is something they feed off of. Okay, don't let them scare you. They ain't shit. Well, Jamisa, that is an example of a miracle right there. I know nothing about the grand solar minimum. I have not even heard of it. How do you reconnect with your positive energy? You do that through your heart chakra. Meditate on your heart chakra. Work on clearing your heart chakra. You can do. Oh, awesome, Brooklyn. Yeah. Your heart chakra. You could do a violet flame meditation to help clear your heart chakra, clear your whole chakra system, actually. So, Simon, I had a dream about my twin too, back in high school. Back in high school, long before I met him. Exactly, Trenton. Yes, that is a very good point. The expectation that a twin flame relationship will or should mirror the typical 3D program of a relationship is what creates the confusion, frustration, and heartache. Absolutely. A twin flame relationship is not even close to what a three-dimensional relationship is. A three-dimensional relationship, as far as I've come to understand it, is very much based on complacency and maybe even convenience. But when it comes to like a divine partnership or a twin flame relationship, not even a soulmate, because a soulmate relationship can still hold, in my opinion, this is really just my opinion, how I've come to understand it. But a soulmate relationship can very much hold some sort of three-dimensional elements. Okay. But when you get into like divine partnerships and twin flame relationships, like, in order for those relationships to work, in order for you to reach union within those relationships, number one, you have to reach reunion within yourself. So that means that you have to purge, and you got to purge like a motherfucker. Like you just got to like get all that shit out. It's rough. Like you two will be triggering each other like crazy. Like someone, you're in a divine, you have a really deep connection. I'm going to say it this way. You'll have a divine partnership or even a twin flame partnership when this person triggers the absolute fuck out of you. Like, I have never been triggered so hard in my life. And let me tell you, my relationship with my ex-husband, he used to get under my skin, but nothing ever like this before. Like, whoa. Oh, whoa. It's extreme. It's really, really extreme. Do you believe that we have to be completely clear of issues before union reunion? For the most part, you have to be clear of a lot of them. There are some twins that have come into union and that can work. I feel like that can work through things together. Even when you do reach union, you're going to still trigger each other. There are still going to things you need to purge. There's still going to need to be things that you're going to need to heal. I feel like when you get into union, though, you're going to be healing mostly for the collective. But I don't think you have to purge everything. I don't think you have to be completely clear. That I'm not sure of. Soul contracts and twin flames actually can twin flames actually cut soul contracts with each other? Gee, I sure hope not. The universe is coming through and saying, no, that's not really how this works. You wouldn't have agreed to something. Okay, I'm speaking on behalf of the universe right now because this is a channeled message coming through. None of you would have made or entered into this kind of situation to just bail like that. Like, being a twin flame is more than just having some sort of romantic relationship with like the man or the woman of your dreams. No. A twin flame situation, a twin flame existence is about ascending and helping the planet ascend. So no, you're not really going to be able to cut that contract, cut that cord. Because you're here for a serious mission. We're here for a serious mission. And if you don't necessarily resonate with ascending and raising and helping others ascend, then you probably aren't on a twin flame journey. Now, I'm not going to say it's verbatim. Don't completely quote me on that, because there can be degrees to it. But for the most part, if you feel a call to be of service in some way for the greater good of all, there's a good chance, and you feel like you resonate with the twin flame journey, then I'd say there's a good chance that you're on a twin flame journey. The Teaching of Little Crow is a book about twin flames for anyone who's interested. Thank you. Yes, Trenton Law, that's a good point. To cut a soul contract would be a matter of human ego, according to your understanding. Yes, I totally agree with that. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Daenerys I'm sorry. I'm totally going to butcher that. But yes, you don't have to. You can cut ties in the sense of not actively physically being together, okay? But you're never going to cut that energetic tie. You're still always going to feel them. You're still always going to be aware of them. You're probably still going to think about them. But as far as physically being together, that doesn't have to happen because you're still here to be on a mission. Yeah, Patty. I've said that. I've said that to myself many times. What were we thinking? Me and Betsy say that to each other all the time. What the hell were we thinking? uh, Well, trust and believe. It depends on. Understand that we all have both masculine and feminine energies. Okay, you don't have to be a twin flame for that either. Like every human on the planet has everything on the planet. Every living creature is a combination of masculine and feminine energies. Um, the best thing to do if you're trying to figure out where you stand on the situation is see what you resonate with more. Do you resonate more with masculinity or do you resonate more with femininity? Me personally, growing up in life, I have always resonated more with with femininity. And you don't have to say it's just because I'm gay. That's not even it. There are many gay men out there that are very, very masculine. But me, I always resonated with feminine energy. Yeah. Yeah. What were we thinking? Because you damn right, this is not no trip to damn Chuck E. Cheese. Let me tell you, I used to love me some Chuck E. Cheese. Excellent, Simon. I love that. Yes, we are learning to overlook appearance and behavior, regardless of what meanings and values we have applied toward their interaction with our perceptions. Yes. Chuck E. Cheese. Momo, do you know them personally in life, physically in life? Because it's entirely possible for you to connect with your twin without actively meeting them in the physical. Hey, Kelly. Thank you, Kelly, so much. I really appreciate that. I'm sorry you missed the reading, but you'll be able to watch it later because this is going to stay up. That just sounds like resistance, Sana. You can only resist for so long. Oh, okay. Okay, good. You didn't miss it. That's good. I would love to. I want to go on a road trip to DC. Yes, I believe that's possible, Leo Goddess. You can come into union and still work on the relationship. Absolutely. Simon, it depends. Whichever you resonate with more, Oracle or Tarot, that is your call, boo boo. I mean, I use both because the tarot is, pretty universal. Even though there are different decks with different specific depictions, it all follows a similar thing. That's where I started also. But then Oracle cards, I mean, there are so many different types of Oracle cards. Oh boy, brunch with Patty. I like it. I like it. It's going to happen. Do it, Jason, Simon. Do it. I'd love to go to France, Marjorie. Yes, let's do it. How do you know when you're in union? I don't know how to answer that question. Um, I mean, union, it needs to happen within first before you can have union externally. So as far as union, I mean, union in the external is, I don't know, fairly obvious. um, but union within feels just like balance within yourself, loving yourself for who you are, and loving yourself for who you are, and accepting yourself for who you are, and being okay with yourself, and being okay with being by yourself. Yeah, when you wake up in their bed. I mean, that's a good way to know if you're in union or not, right? Yeah, that's a good place to be at. We all really need to surrender, to be honest. Okay. Ooh, Dharma, I like that. I should probably be getting into Reiki too. I love my Virgo too. I haven't listened to much binaural beats, but they work. A lot of people work with them. I've done it a few times, and it's been nice. Does separation count as not meeting them yet? Not necessarily. Again, I don't know how to answer that one either. I don't know how to answer that question. Does separation count as not meeting them yet? I mean, you could realize that you're on a twin flame journey and not have met them physically. Um, and in essence, then you would be in separation, right? No, Danielle is saying no, it doesn't count. Okay, well, there you go. Well, look, Debbie, I want to say you're not meant to wait. None of us are meant to wait for anyone or anything. We are supposed to keep moving on our paths. So keep going. Move in a direction that resonates with your highest good. What's the elephant in the room, Debbie? Oh, did you mean between you and your twin? Oh, okay, cool. Angel Kennedy, I would love to do that. Yeah, Drive Through Poet says there's no instruction book. You damn right, there is no instruction book. None. Hi, Fruit Fly. What's up? Yes, union within and union with the divine. That's right, Wisdom. Make your own damn tin, honey. I remember that reading. That was funny. That was really funny. I know, right? How did I learn to do readings? I studied the tarot for a few years before I actively started reading for people. It wasn't until I actually, because I've always been into like mysticism and the occult and magic and psychic abilities and all that stuff, and I was always interested in the tarot. So I always kind of, and astrology too. So I always kind of studied it, but I started studying it really hard when I was with my ex-husband, and started like really doing readings between he and I. But I never really trusted my intuition enough. And it wasn't until I left him and moved out and like cleared up my energy for a while and actively realized that I was on a twin flame journey, that my intuition started to nudge me towards doing readings. And so I did, and it turned out really well. And then I started my channel. Magic is real, time is not. You could not be any more right, Danielle. Make your own damn 10, Taurus Tam. I love it. Ooh, crystal ball and tea leaves. That's nice. Yes, Queen. Yeah, who said that? Trenton Law. Yeah, definitely does feel like being home. Then follow through with that, Simon. Please do it. Yeah, Tarot comes in with the awakening. I'm your fucking twin, not a stalker. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That's right. Thank you, Sunshine Sal. I appreciate that. Okay, so seeing 1111 while you're in separation on a twin flame journey. That's an interesting question. Double D. Because it's a lot of the time I kind of like get skeptical with myself with all of the different synchronicities that I see all the time. And I start to say to myself, okay, Eric, you're just manifesting this so that you can see it. And at the same point, at the same time, my higher self says, well, yeah, of course we're manifesting it because we need to see it. It's an activation. We're reprogramming ourselves. So yes, we are actively manifesting this. And just because you're conscious of the fact that you're manifesting it doesn't make it wrong. If you truly want to be ascending, then manifest the elements to ascend. Doesn't have to all be subconscious. Some of it can be consciously happening too. And the more conscious it is, the better, I say, right? Yeah, that just makes sense. But 1111 is an awakening symbol. It means you're on the right path. You're in alignment. You're doing what it is you need to be doing. You're ascending. Yeah. I don't know about the whole multiple thing. Anything's possible. I'm a firm believer in that. I just have no knowledge of it. No knowledge. How do you get past missing them and the loneliness? That is a really good question. Focus on yourself. Focus on connecting with yourself rather than needing to have that connection with them in the physical. Do things that make you happy. Do things that fulfill you. And I know that's going to be difficult because you're deep in the depths of despair, but you have to let that go. There's really nothing else I can say other than you just have to let it go and focus your attention elsewhere. It's easier said than done. It's going to take some time, but it's really all you got to do. Find someone else. I mean, sure. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like the way that sounds. That sounds. I don't know how I feel about that one. Meditating and going within heals. Yes, it does. Your twin flame will make you feel like a stalker, even if you are chill. Yeah. I mean, there isn't much chill in me. I'm very much an Aries. But, that's right. You don't need anyone else to make you whole. And actually, Aluna Ash posted something on Facebook in her Facebook group today. Some information about how twin flames are whole beings. Okay, you are whole to begin with. It's just that your oversoul, your higher self, has manifested or incarnated in two separate beings, two whole beings. One embodies masculine more, the other embodies feminine more. You are whole. Don't let anybody tell you that you are incomplete. You are already complete. And that is where the whole thing of union with yourself, the divine, and the divine comes into play because you're working on realizing that you are complete. Yeah, Aries, Archangel. I love being an Aries. It's so much fun. We are whole and holy. Absolutely. All right, guys. We've been here for over 2 hours now. I could really stay here all day. Oh, and Danny, that's an interesting point, and that's actually what I focused on that helped me to manifest a healthy form of detachment, because it's like, okay, well, if this person that supposedly the universe is telling me is my twin flame doesn't want me, that's fine. There are how many other people in the world? Like, someone's gonna want me eventually. Now, who that is, I don't know. Like, I'm not taking down all my walls and like just letting anyone willy-nilly come through. Like, they gotta resonate with me, they gotta vibe, we gotta like, but come on, like, there's got to be at least someone else out there, so that we're focusing on it in that sense will help you detach. Shower time. Danielle needs a shower, y'all. Oh my gosh, I love you guys. Awesome, Jamisa, it was great to see you. Please come by next week if you can. So I am going to be doing, I think I'm just going to do these live every week. Yeah, I like it. I like being here talking to you guys. Yeah, Tina, if he doesn't want me, it's his loss. I mean, yeah, you could look at it that way. I don't know. That feels vindictive. Thank you, Patty. I love you guys so much. How's my energy? I'm great. I need to get grounded though. I have some pain in my lower back. Well, Miss Leanne, isn't that all the same thing? By the way, hey boo, how are you? It's good to see you. But isn't that all the same thing? Aren't you the universe too? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it's okay though. I can handle it. I'm kind of a tank. But I just love you guys. I literally could sit here and talk to you guys all day long. All day long. Okay, well, I guess that's it. Yeah, I'm going to try to do these every Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern time, because I'm in New York. So that gives you guys enough time to like get up, and if you all that stuff, and like be up and about before I come on. Those of you in Hawaii, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's gonna be, what is it, 2 a.m. there? No, 6 hours, not 12 hours. It's a 12-hour difference. I don't know. I don't remember anymore. You're welcome, Leo Goddess. I'm very happy to provide them. I'm glad you had a good time, Lorelai. Please come back soon. Excellent, Sunshine. Excellent, Sunshine Sal. Please, Sana, email me. My email is in the description box below. No worries, Simon. It's going to be up there. You can watch it later. Thank you, Kennedy. I love you too. I love you all. I love all of you guys. Excellent, Double D. I'm very happy to be of service in that way. I promise. Okay. I gotta go now, guys. Actually, I have a personal reading to do. Yeah, that's gotta happen. Okay. All right, guys. So next Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah? I'll catch you guys then. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great week coming up. I love you guys so, so much. And happy birthday. I love you guys. Mwah. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.